Alright, people of the world, you may wonder why I am wearing sunglasses in my house. It's because I'm going outside. Calm down. Figured I'd put them on. I can't hold a camera stabilizer. Hold the thing I'm going to talk about. And put on sunglasses at the same time. It is bright out. This is where I live. So I want to talk about the Elektron Model Samples. I bought an Elektron Model Samples, I think I bought it in like October. So I figured I'd take you on a walk with me and you can walk and talk. And I want to talk about going with your gut. So with gear and your music and the things you do. So a while back, I really wanted a sampler or a drum machine. And I ended up buying a Model Elektron Sample. Is that right? I'm looking at Model Samples by Elektron. Very, very, very cool device. I would say easy-ish to use, a bit of a learning curve, a little bit of a menu diving type thing. I'm not, like people say it's not a menu diving device, but I think it is. You kind of find yourself messing with the menus quite a bit to try load up your stuff. And in the end, I just ended up finding the thing just not inspiring to own. And I knew that, like within the period where I could return it, right? So I should have returned it. Is there anything wrong with it? No, there is nothing wrong with it. I like the device. I need to start working out again. So the thing, I really thought about it, like actually this morning in the making of this video. It's like, damn, I should have went with my gut, because I kind of knew I didn't dig the thing that much, but I knew it was a good device. I never found myself creating any material because of the fact this existed. I never picked it up and got inspired to do something because of it. But that doesn't mean that people can't. So if you already have a DAW, say something like Ableton, I don't know the other DAWs well other than Ableton and Logic, but I'm sure they're all the same in this regard. If you have VSTs or software drum machines and blah, blah, blah that you kind of like and they work good enough, that could be good enough. So I ended up buying this thing. It felt very redundant, like it's like I was kind of like lying to myself, like, oh yeah, this thing is cool. I could see if I was doing big live performances all the time, but even at that, I could hook up my laptop and do the same thing. Or for a few bucks more, I could have got a push, an Ableton push, and like went like probably 10 levels above this. So I kind of bought it a little bit impulsy, but I did do research. Who do I think in my humble opinion, who do I think this is good for? I couldn't say for sure. Maybe people that have never used a DAW or have software drums and all that kind of thing. I think it's good for people that haven't used a DAW quite a bit for music creation and are very familiar with their existing drum machines of sorts and samplers, and a lot of them come free with Ableton, which will do everything this puppy does. And I'm so sorry I'm not putting this item down, but I just came to this conclusion today, the conclusion that I am going to sell it. Yes. And if I had went with my gut, when I knew I wasn't super digging it, but lied to myself, I think, if I'm not mistaken, the policy with my place where I bought it, I could have got a credit right back in the store for the same amount. So if you buy a piece of gear and you ain't feeling it, and there's a policy that says you can return it, then return it. That's what I should have done. So I'm probably gonna lose 150 to 200 bucks on this thing, and that's a lot of money for me. But I guess the beauty of it is that I really want a Behringer RD8. Like I really want that. Like want it. I've always wanted it. It wasn't wonder if I should get it kind of thing. I'd rather have a Roland 808. Hello Roland, but they won't make one, and I'm not gonna spend, what is it, $2 to $5 grand on a one from the 80s that might break down. So I'm either gonna get a Behringer RD8 with the money from this, or another dfam. And then that's another bit of a tangent is I've never actually created anything because of this. I've only ever used it because I had it. It doesn't inspire me. It doesn't move me to do things. I've used it. It's like, oh, it's cool for what it does, but yeah, go with your gut. Buy things that move you and inspire you to create. And there are probably people that use this thing to create. I just don't. The dfam moves me. In fact, it pounds me right into the ground, that thing. The grandmother, same thing. Anytime I mess with that synth, it's like I just want to create things right away. This thing, I've only ever just like turned it on, synced it, you know, played with the menu trying to find something. Oh, that didn't work, I gotta do it again. And it actually at times kind of frustrated me. So she is gone. So I don't know, maybe leave a comment. What do you think I should do? Should I grab the Behringer RD8 or I get another dfam, link them together and make like this crazy percussion section or synth section? But let me know, let me know, let me know. Let me know.